Don't do that.
Now, here is the big story. Obi'S Labour Party won 16 states, not 12 states. IRF results have shown the answer that people have been asking. What's up, ladies and gents? If this is your first time of coming across the Thankra, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share, do not forget to follow. Most importantly, like our videos, because according to YouTube and Facebook policy, the more you like our videos, the more they help recommend it to other subscribers that have not yet subscribed to the channel. Now, there is a big problem that is going on in the courts now, where INEC has refused to present the necessary documents that the court has ordered them to present. Hear the news in details. Now, I had a clue, or there was an update from the court that the INEC has refused to present some states. We learned that P2B has already presented 10 states, inclusive other 11 states. And this word and is confusing the APC and the INEC, just like what happened in Abuja, where the constitution states that the president-elect must win other states and Abuja inclusive. So that and has been making a lot of confusion, and people are beginning to ask, why is the constitution not playing out in the court? We continue. The INEC has refused to present the court cases or present the document that was uploaded, the result that was uploaded in the IRF to Labour Party. But I learned that they presented it to PDP, but they refused to present it to Labour Party. So what Labour Party did is that they went to PDP and collected their own copy and had a photocopy of it. They had a photocopy of it, presented it to the court. Not INEC, not knowing that the Labour Party already has that document, they started objecting that Labour Party shouldn't use that as a case study. So now evidence is now showing that P2B won 16 states, not 12 states. Somebody who have already won 16 states, the court case, note that the court case is still going. That the first evidence is that he won 16 states. He won 16 states. That means him winning 16 states shows that the remaining state is 20 states, because we have 36 states in Nigeria. So, but if there's a court case showing that P2B won 16 states, that means he understands that he has more hand to be presented as the winner of the election. And that is what the INEC and the APC are trying to avoid. We continue. Now, Peter Obi has presented more evidence than before. He has presented for Benue, he has presented for Ekiti, he has presented for River State, Jos, some local governments in Lagos, some local governments in Osun State, some local government in River State, some local government in Akwa Ibom, some local government in Ekiti State, and most importantly, the case study Abuja. So, are we dealing with the court case, or are we dealing with the Abuja 25%, or are we dealing with the local government that Peter Obi won, and yet he was blacked out that he didn't win it? Follow us to the end and we're going to be revealing it. If you haven't subscribed yet to the Town Crier, please subscribe to the Town Crier. Now, there's another case study that is coming from Oyo State. Oyo State shows that Peter Obi equally made a powerful merging there, even in Edo State. So the case is getting interesting, and INEC are not having it. This is the first time in history where INEC is contesting as a candidate. It sounds funny. This is the first time that INEC is contesting as a candidate. How can INEC, who is in charge of election, be contesting as a candidate, thereby having their own lawyers in the court objecting whatever Labour Party has to present? But the case is getting more interesting. The case is getting more original. And that is why there is a hope for Labour Party and every obedient supporter. Because left for Peter Obi is not ready to give up on this case. He's always at the court. Any day there's listening, any day there's a court case, he's always there waiting for justice to prevail. Now there's a case study in Edo State that has now proven that Peter Obi won. I'm not saying that this is the whole proof, but evidence has revealed that 16 states now, which before they said is 12. So that means they removed 14. They removed 4 out of it. Evidence has now proven that Peter Obi won the court case. And that is where it is getting interesting.
Because he said don't do that.
That is his life.
Now let's continue. Evidence have proven that Peter Obi won the court case, the 16 states, because APC, after rigging the election, they allocated only 12 states to Peter Obi, and allocated few states to Atiku, allocated 1 state to Kwankwaso, and the rest went to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The question now is, will Peter Obi win this case in court? The question now is, will Peter Obi win this case in court? Because from the evidence that is surrounding them shows that Peter Obi is likely to win this case in court. And that is where the whole story lies. That is where the whole story begins. That is where the whole court case ends, if he eventually wins it. Follow us in our next story. Peace out.